Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Did you know that you too can probably do this with your printer? Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome to my channel. So glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for supporting me and for supporting my channel. I am not going to take up much of your time today, but I did want to share this with you. Some of you might already know, some of you might not, but this is a great way to use your printer to customize certain items. And y'all, what am I talking about? I'm talking about this. I used my inkjet printer to print on these glassine bags, and I'm truly amazed at how well they turned out. I'm sure some of you have already been doing this. I haven't, and that's why I'm going to share with you today how I did it. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera, and we're going to make one together. All right, y'all, so I have my printer on my desk, and this is the image that I'm going to print. Now I have it loaded so that it will print upside down, and that's because when I feed my bag through, I can't feed it through with the opening first. I have to feed it through with the bottom so that I have some stabilization there for my printer to catch it, grab it, and pull it through. Now these bags are about 5 1/4 by 7 1/2. And one of the things that you really want to do is you want to take a piece of cardstock, it doesn't have to be white, and you want to cut it down so that it will fit inside your bag, because you want to give this bag as much of a stabilizer as you can, because it's not a very sturdy bag. My printer will pull it through without this piece in, but what I found is because I did put this piece in, it helps everything to be flattened and nice and smooth for the ink to place on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece, and in my printer drawer, I don't know if you can see it, but my printer has this little tray that slides in and out, and I can adjust the size of what it is I'm printing. So I've already told my printer that I'll be printing on 5 by 7, and I can just put that in. And when I put it in, I'm going to put it in so that the side that has the seam on it goes in first, because when my printer pulls in, it pulls in and it brings it up and over, and it starts printing on that side. So I have my paper in. I'm going to close the door. I've already set the settings, and I have it set at my paper size is 5 by 7, and the paper type, I chose a premium matte. So it's going to lay down a good amount of ink, but it won't totally saturate it to the point where the ink might start smearing. I did have a few failures with some of the bags that I made, but I had to play around with it to find the right ink setting. So what I'm going to do, go in and get my print button. My print comes up and it tells me that I'm going to print on my Epson. I don't have any presets, and I'm going to be printing on 5 by 7 in color. So I'm just going to hit that print button, and now my printer is going to start printing. And you can hear it working. And all in all, it doesn't take long for it to print. Now make sure you check the settings on your printer to see how you need to set for certain things. Make sure that you have your paper size set properly. Make sure that if at all possible, you stabilize your bag with a piece of cardstock to give it the best possible chance to print properly. And then just know that, like me, you might have a failure or two. I printed several bags that went through and printed fine of this particular image, but then the fourth one that I printed, it smeared just a little bit. So you too might experience that. There is probably nothing wrong with what you're doing. It's just going to happen from time to time. But I think just the fact that we're able to make these sweet little printed bags for gift giving is just amazing. You can customize these for any reason, any season, anyone. I'm making a whole bunch of bags for Christmas because I want to give some little cookies or something at Christmas, and I want to go ahead and have my bags already made. So that is why I decided I would try to print on some of the glassine bags that I already had in my stock. So we are here at the bottom. It just put out my print, and I'm going to place this print here so that you can see how well it did print. Now I do have a little bit of ink right there at the bottom. I'm not concerned about that at all. I consider this to be a successful print, and I'm happy with this bag, and I will certainly use it. So that is how you print on those glassine bags with an inkjet printer. I use the Epson EcoTank, and I'll have it linked in the description box below. But I'm pretty sure that if you have an inkjet printer and it can pull paper through like this, you can probably get prints on yours as well. If you have an HP or some other type printer, Canon, you can probably do the same thing that I'm doing right here. But I thought it was a great little idea to share with you guys, because you probably have some occasions coming up where you want to design and decorate some of these little bags. I'll have them linked in the description box as well, so that if you're interested, you can go out and grab these bags. But I hope you found this helpful. I hope that you find this as addictive as I have. Y'all, I simply cannot stop making these bags because they're so easy. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.